Hey everybody, welcome to our weekend check-in video for PSY-45 research methods for Saturday, July 15th. Like I always do, as I'm sure you're accustomed to by now, just going to go over a few reminders, clarifications, anything I think you need to know to stay on top of things in our courses. So let's get started. First up here, I did post the feedback for your outline part of your APA style literature review paper. I posted that feedback earlier this week. Make sure that you do incorporate that feedback into your final literature review paper. That is the third component of our assignment there, especially regarding any kind of quoted material, the formatting of your citations, using all of your references, not having citations for sources that aren't in your references, that kind of thing. It's all really important. You've got all that in the feedback there, so do take it to heart and incorporate it there. And speaking about the literature review paper, just a reminder that it is due next Saturday there, July 22nd, so make sure that you get it submitted by that time. You'll find the instructions in the submission area in the dedicated APA literature review module, as I'm sure you know, underneath Unit 5 of our course material. So scroll down past Unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you'll see the APA literature review module. At the very top, there's some instructions there, but there's also a little how-to video where I walk you through with screenshots and narration and literally show and tell you what you got to do and what's available on the instruction area there. So do check that out, and do review that instruction and checklist file you'll find right beneath the link to the video there. Part of what I tell you there is that the paper must be 8 full pages of literature review content. This is the heart, the meat and potatoes of your literature review. This is where you're going to detail what you found in your list of 10 references, how those things support your topic and thesis statement. And then you're also going to have 3 additional pages you'll see in those instructions: a title page, an abstract page, and a page of references. So 11 pages altogether, but 8 full pages of lit review. And don't forget full pages there, so not 7 1/4, not 7 1/2, and make sure that it's at least 8 full pages, and you can't go wrong. And when you look at those instructions there as part of that instruction and checklist file below the video there, you'll see I have embedded links there. If you keep scrolling down, you'll see some embedded links there to a sample title page, abstract page, and a completed sample APA style literature review paper. All of that is from the online writing lab, the OWL, or the OWL as it's called, so do check that out there. And also make sure that you take a look at that checklist as part of that file below the video there too. That checklist should be seen as a list of do's and don'ts, things you do want to have in your review and things you don't want to have in your reviews. So it's how you might earn points and lose points. So do check that out so you can avoid any major headaches or mistakes there. Don't forget that I do reference in the instructions. You do have your pocket guide to APA style. I do want you to take a look at some of the information in there, especially Chapter 9. Chapter 9 has a sample completed literature review paper, just another one for you to look at. I think it's a great idea to have a sample to use as a model so you can craft your own using a correct model to work from. And so it's the first paper in Chapter 9. It's the one that's on birth order. Don't worry about the other one because that's an actual paper on a research study, but you're just doing a literature review, which is completely different. So make sure you look at the first one there on birth order. And remember, you get to the pocket guide there from the MindTap platform. So go into MindTap using our Canvas course link like you would always do to get to the assignments. Scroll all the way down below Chapter 15. There you'll see the link to the pocket guide. Click it open. It expands all the chapters. Just click Chapter 9. You can see the sample paper there. Next up here is that your Unit 3 exam opens today. It's open today through Monday, July 15th through July 17th there, so keep that in mind. Those are the available due dates. Just have to check my calendar here. And don't forget, you've got a study guide to help you prepare as always there at the bottom of Unit 3, and so pay attention to those 2 areas on the study guide, especially that have italics with some asterisks around it. That's going to be the content your 2 short answer essay questions are based on. I'm sure you all realize that by now. And make sure when you answer those questions on the exam per instructions and course announcements, don't copy and paste information from your book. Don't go online to some psychology or online website and copy and paste from there. Don't use an AI generator. I'll know if you do all those things. So please make sure you just use what's in our book, use what's in our lectures, and answer the questions and put them in your own words, and you'll be fine. I'm not looking for volumes of responses there. Just answer the question. And when you've done it, you're done. So pretty simple there. Let's see. Also, don't forget your MindTap assignments for chapters 8, 9, and 10. Those were due last evening there on July 14th at 11:59 p.m. So most of you got those in, so I was pleased to see that. Next up here, Unit 4, which covers chapters 11, 12, and 13. That's opening up Sunday on the 16th. And as always, work ahead. You can knock out your discussions, your quizzes, your mind taps, all that stuff. So go ahead and work ahead and get those done. Next up, don't forget we have our live session there on Zoom on Monday at 11 a.m. I already sent the link out earlier this week, so please come if you can. It's just open office hours. It's not a lecture, so I just will answer any questions you have. So if you want to talk to a live version of me, I'll be there and just doing my work, and otherwise I'll be answering questions for anybody who shows up there. So please come to that if you need anything you need to talk to me about. Best place to do so. Otherwise, just a reminder, we have 2 more weeks. So we just finished our 4th week. We have 2 more full weeks to go, and then we're done. So we're more than halfway finished now. So we're heading fast towards the finish line. Most of you are doing fine, keeping up with your work there. So keep up the good work. We're almost done, and I'll be glad too, because like you, I'm kind of like going warp speed on the hamster treadmill too. So I'm looking forward to a rest a little bit, so I can slow down after this. So. All right, that's all I wanted to say. If you need anything in the meantime, as always, reach out via email on Canvas, and I'll get back to you. Otherwise, good luck on your exam, work on your paper, and watch those lecture videos, and I'll see you here next weekend. All right, bye-bye.